I'm thinking I did Zeratul.
You did better than you thought.
I was Zeratul. So, breakdown services, they start casting this sequel. And I see it one day, my agent sends it to me, and they're looking for the character Zeratul. And, well, those sons of...
Yeah.
I was really good.
I'm the emperor, damn it.
What are they? They're not even calling me to see if I'm available.
Yeah. It's those Blizzard guys.
And so a couple of months later, my agent gets a call and he says, "Oh, I got a call from this Blizzard stuff. They're doing this sequel. They want you to recreate your character of Arcturus Mengsk." And I went to myself, never mind. And I'm really happy to be back doing this again, because it's so much fun.
Arcturus Mengsk, everybody.
And that's all true.
So Tricia, you've been very patient, by the way. Thank you. So I have to wonder, oh hell, it just has to be done. We got any Galactica fans in the room? So, what was that?
Burn notice.
Thank you.
Booyah. Very good. It's funny, the character of Kerrigan is just so principle. She's the heart of, all that is Starcraft. How was that, stepping into this role? I know you read, a little bit about it, before we got going, and certainly I geeked out on you hugely as we were recording. What do you make of this character? How was this for you?
Well, first off, I have to say it's intimidating to come into a game that, and to do a job that you don't really know the history of it. I've said before, and this is the wrong room to say it, but I'm not going to pretend. I'm kind of a video game virgin in terms of playing. I played a robot. Frogger was the last game I ever played in the 80s, and I don't think I could make it past the first level. So I'm not very technologically savvy. But so it was intimidating kind of coming in, not knowing the backstory and the history and everything. And it's an honor to be up here and on this panel with everybody, because you just hear all the voices and everything. And I kind of just go out and do my thing, but I certainly don't have a whole bunch of different voices. So it's wonderful to be up here with you guys. Kerrigan, from playing numerous characters on Battlestar, it wasn't threatening to come in and go, oh my gosh, I have to play two different characters in this. And it's an evolution. And I think the first time I came in, all I had really to go on was two pictures of Sarah and then the Queen of Blades. And Sarah
guys,
just looks...
can you make up your mind on which,
Yeah, and she looks so sweet and, young and pretty and everything. And I'm thinking, I got to have a little bit higher voice for this and everything. And I think that was, Andrea, you're like, no, do your voice, which is not so high and pretty, And then the Queen of Blades, it's really just finding they stem from the same person. They are the same person, and just obviously something has happened because of you, damn it. And it's really fun because you don't get to work with each other, with the other actors. So you're kind of, when you're a newbie, you come in and you're just like, okay, I have a line on the paper. And thank gosh for these guys being in the room, Andrea and Chris and everything, to answer my little silly questions or to say, no, well, that's not really what's happening. This is what's happening. And, I don't know what, at the time, I didn't know what Zerg and all these things were. So, it's really important to have everybody in the room and to kind of direct you in the right way. And it's certainly fun to try and find the small differences. How do you bring in Sarah Kerrigan into Queen of Blades without, completely changing it? Obviously, Sarah doesn't know anything about the Queen of Blades, so that's more kind of innocent. But then when you go to Queen of Blades,